Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning to all you wrestling fans. I'm God Power so just moved swimming. Sorry, it messed up little problem, my little recording there. And you heard that little sound earlier. Um, Good morning. I'm God Power so just moved swimming. As Chad used to say, I like to dance like Chubby Checker, dance like sing like Lionel Richie, and dance like sing like James Brown. And again, the hot tub gonna make me wet, gonna make me dry, gonna make me sweat like like Eddie Murphy's character from Saturday Night Live. It was a really good show last night. Leading up, really good show last night. Leading up to King of the Ring tournament. I hope all of you enjoyed Backlash last Saturday. Backlash France last Saturday. We're all set for the King and Queen ring. This is a really good show, and the name of my topic is called what's that called again? Is it got black last night, so I'll try to find out what way to do it in a better way. I'm making this video because my video got black last night by YouTube. So so name my show. Name my topic is called. Hold on a second. It's called Happy and Hope and Harbor. Who will be king and queen, and who are my picks to win? So let me start this up. So I'm gonna start this redo this again because YouTube blocked my video last night. Some of you didn't see it. So before I do, I'm gonna open up the show with a little bit of music, and hopefully I could get this thing working. Got it working. It's called Against All Odds. Take a look at me now by legendary Phil Collins, and it was from the 1984 Night No More hit 1984 from the movie Against All Odds, starring Jeff Bridges, Rachel Ward, and James Woods. Stick around for my show. I'll right there and let me get the song started. Yep, number one hit single from 1984, Against All Odds by Phil Collins. Take a look at Yep, Against All Odds. Take a look at me now. Number one hit single from 1984, sung by Phil Collins from the movie Against All Odds, starring Jeff Bridges, Rachel Ward, and James Woods. Now, let's start things off with last night's show. It was a really good show. Name of my topic is called well, you already know what it is. Um, um, Last night really good. Really good last night. It was really good last night. After with the aftermath of Backlash France, Judgment Day came in, headed the ring. The crowd is booing the Judgment Day. Priest says Priest says the crowd loves main event Jey Uso and did the entire country of France. But in the end, didn't matter. Priest is still world heavyweight champion, so they can rise for El Campeon. Priest wants to speak about what went down with Judgment Day at Backlash. Finn Balor says they went over it 100 times. When he and JD apologized at Backlash France, they meant it. Priest says they're good, but he wants to address what happened after the match. What went down after the match was on Priest. Priest lost his cool. Priest was a champion, so he wants to apologize and thank them. Priest says he does appreciate McDonald. As for Balor, he's Priest's brother. Priest embraces Balor and McDonald not to be left out. Mysterio joins in the hug. Priest says it's time to get back to business. He's still El Campeon. They still run his business. Finn Balor is the next king of the ring. Finn Balor says since Drew is McIntyre is a medical clear, he gets a first round and bye. That's the first step to Prince becoming a king. God wants Smurf forever to get in the ring and make an announcement. Then Raw general manager walks out to the stage. Drew McIntyre may be out of the tournament, but Balor is not getting a first round bye. Being crowned king of the ring is one of the biggest honors in WWE, so you have to earn it. Pierce tells Judgment Day to get out of the ring because what happened at Backlash France will not happen again. Balor's opponent is main event Jey Uso. Yee! Main event Jey Uso makes his way to the ring to a big standing ovation. Judgment Day is not happy. Now let's go into a little match. First King of the Ring match. First round King match. Finn Balor versus main event Jey Uso. Yee! Bell rings to start this match. They circle the ring and lock up. Balor rolls him for a 2 count. Balor hooks a side headlock and clinches it in. Uso whips him off, but Balor's shoulder tackles him for a 1 count. Balor wrenches the arm and keeps Uso grounded. Uso catches him with a loud mega straw for a 2 count. But Balor boots him and puts Uso in the corner before punching him down. Balor bounces Uso's head off the turnbuckle. Uso avoids the right hand and punches away at the Prince. Balor whips him to the opposite corner, but Uso slingshots him over and punches him down. Yee! Balor reverses the whip. Uso goes for a sunset flip. Balor rolls through and hits a basement dropkick for a 2 count. Balor clubs in the back of the neck and elbows him into a forehead. Balor stomps his face and taunts the crowd. Balor applies a rear chin lock. Uso fights up, but Balor powers him back down. Uso eventually fights up. The crowd chants, "Let's go, Uso." Balor pins him around and pins him around and chops the chest before exploding in the corner. Balor floors him with a stiff chop to the chest and picks up a 2 count. Balor pulls him up to his feet and immediately grounds him with a straight right hand to the forehead. Uso reverses a whip and sends him outside the ring. Uso hits the ropes and connects with a suicide dive. Uso gets Balor in the ring, but Balor rolls out the other side to stop the momentum. Uso charges around ringside and jumps off the steel steps. But Balor punches him in the midsection. Balor sends Uso face first to the ring post before sending him over to the commentary table. Balor sends Uso on the table and taunts the crowd. Back from the break, Uso is doing the 10 punches to Balor. Balor quickly ducks between the legs and sweeps Uso between the legs and sweeps Uso's feet. Balor starts the 10 punches before chopping him. Balor connects with a snapmare in the basement dropkick for a 2 count. Balor elbows Uso into the head and applies another rear chin lock. Uso fights out and they begin exchanging right hands. Uso comes out on top with a big right hand that takes the Prince down. Uso charges him in the corner. Balor drops him on the apron. Uso kicks him back and comes off to the top rope with a diving head crossbody block for a near fall. Balor is having trouble getting to his feet and falls to a corner in a seated position. Uso sees this happening and gets the crowd going. Uso charges for a running hip attack. Balor intercepts him with a clothesline. Balor stomps away at Uso and taunts the crowd. Uso lifts for Balor for a Samoan drop, but Balor rakes the eyes and takes him down for a 2 count. Uso gets up and kicks and uppercuts Balor before hitting a super kick. Uso heads to the top rope, but lands on his feet when Balor moves. Balor connects with a whoop dropkick and quickly gets up to the top rope. Uso avoids the coup de France and connects with the spear 1-2. Balor kicks out. Uso pulls himself up and looks out at the crowd to see Drew McIntyre coming through the crowd to the ringside. Balor rolls up for a 2 count. And Balor connects with a sling blade. CM Punk chant fires up. Balor charges for another woo dropkick, but Uso cuts him off with a spear for the win. Jey Uso advances for King of the Ring tournament. Yep, good match. Yep, way to go, Jey. You deserved it, man. The angry Drew McIntyre gets the ring, so Uso leaves. McIntyre was supposed to be in this match before medically disqualified due to a broken elbow sustained at WrestleMania 4 following an attack by CM Punk. Seethes in anger, watching one of his nemesis successfully take his place. Now this is from WrestleView.com. Good King of the Ring first round match with Uso and Finn Balor. And he said he would have loved to see Drew McIntyre in the spot, especially against Balor, but wasn't meant to be. It's actually great backstage. It furthers McIntyre's overall storyline. I think he's getting screwed. Well, he can whine, complain all he wants, Drew McIntyre. In life, he can't always get what he wants, like that song by Mick Jagger of the Rolling Stones. You can't always get what you want, Drew. But sometimes you just gotta get what you need. That's all. Then we do a little backstage style with the Ivan Nile and Zoe Stark. Ivan Nile and Zoe Stark are shown warming up in separate locations. Later tonight, they will face each other in the Queen of the Ring tournament first round match. Then we see Raw Women's World Champion Becky Lynch is shown entering the arena. She'll have an interview with Michael Cole and go to a commercial. Then we see an epic battle between Gunther and Sheamus at Clash in the Castle 2022. Yeah, last year. 2 years ago. And in tonight's main event, Gunther and Sheamus will once again clash in the King of the Ring tournament in the first round match. And then we see a little parking garage segment Raw general manager Adam Pearce follows an irate Drew McIntyre to the parking lot. McIntyre says he have taped up to his arm and fought, unlike CM Punk. Pearce says once McIntyre made his injury public, they had to look into it. He wasn't medically cleared. It has nothing to do with Jey Uso. It has to do with his arm. McIntyre is furious and gets to his car before driving off. Then Uncle Howdy QR code appears on the screen, and that means that it's Bray Wyatt's brother, Bo Dallas. Yeah, Bo Dallas is Uncle Howdy. We all know that. I bet you. Maybe. No, I think it is. Yeah, yeah, it is him. When McIntyre drives off, a yellow sports car drives up and out steps CM Punk. CM Punk says he is late. Punk asks where McIntyre is. Pearce says he missed him driving off. Punk tells Pearce to have the truck play his music because he has something to say. The camera follows CM Punk through the backstage area into the XL Center and he makes his entrance. Crowd loudly roars as the second City Saint makes his way to the ring. A loud CM Punk chant fires up. Punk says it's good to be alive on Monday night in Harvard. Monday night in Harvard, Connecticut. Punk apologizes for showing up late. And he's sorry. He got locked inside headquarters at Stanford. He only got a few hours. He only got a few hours ago and realized Raw was in Hartford. He also came here and get into a fight with Drew McIntyre, but he has left the building. Punk told Drew McIntyre he has to do his business in a short amount of time than McIntyre was the world heavyweight champion. What if Punk stays here long enough for McIntyre to come back? You know, he's at red light and strolling through Twitter. Punk tells everyone to tweet McIntyre that Punk is in the building. He's not a coward. That's a big ask. And turn around and come back to this building and to catch up beating he deserves. They're on the top of the ice boarded house skated on for the Hartford Whalers. Punk says he'll hold this show hostage, and he's not going to ask them what they want to talk about, since that's someone else's deal. Punk wants to tell a story. In January, McIntyre DDT'd him so hard that he posted his arm to protect himself and tore his tricep. Punk's heart was broken, and thought McIntyre ruined his WrestleMania dreams. Punk had a good cry and a great surgery before realizing McIntyre didn't ruin anything. McIntyre only delayed his dreams. Punk is a 5-tool player. Punk can do anything. He was just on commentary at WrestleMania. He's a 5-tool player. McIntyre is just a tool. For months, he had to tune into this show and listen to McIntyre talk about how he prayed Punk would be injured. McIntyre prayed for this and picked a very personal fight with the prettiest man on the roster, maybe even on Earth. Punk said he made McIntyre's life a living hell. His bitching and complaining went from praying to CM Punk ruin his title run and broke his elbow. McIntyre tries to be like Punk. Does McIntyre hate Punk for himself? McIntyre is a choke artist, not like Punk. He's a choke artist. Wow. McIntyre prayed for this. Punk is is the unforgiving consequence of his actions. McIntyre prayed for this. Punk broke his elbow. If McIntyre shows up now or later, he'll break his face and then his heart. All the praying he does in effect. And McIntyre hasn't shown up. What if he fears? CM Punk plays his music and he says to the camera that if he has to go to Glasgow, he hire a bowl of haggis he'll get McIntyre. I get this from WrestleReview.com. Good segment with CM Punk teasing more confrontation with Drew. They're doing a great job building more anticipation for their eventual confrontation and match without giving too much away. Neither guy can really do anything right now. He's right. Okay, and then we see a little backstage segment. With Ricochet interviewing Kathy Kelly. She asked him about facing Ilya Dragunov in the King of the Ring tournament first round match. Ricochet says he respects what Dragunov did in NXT. This is Ricochet's moment. Braun Strowman walks up and embraces his former tag team partner. Kelly asks why he interfered in Judgment Day's business last week. Strowman says he won't let bullies get away with anything tonight. It's about Ricochet. Io Sky makes her way to the ring alongside Damage Control. Next, she'll face Natalya in the Queen in the Ring tournament first round match. The bell rings. They go back from the commercial break. The bell rings and Natalya quickly wrenches the arm. Sky rolls through, hips up, and twists Natty's arm. Natalya does the exact same thing and hits a Northern Lights suplex for a 2 count. Natty goes for a wrist lock takeover, but Sky doesn't budge. They trade wrist locks before Natalya takes her down with a leg lock. Sky kicks at Natalya, but Natalya won't go. Natalya stops at midsection and goes for a sharpshooter, but Sky fights out. Sky knocks her on the corner and chops her. Sky charges, but Natalya drops her on the apron. Sky knocks her back. Natalya slides her through the legs to the ringside. Sky knocks her back and goes for an outside moonsault. But Natty moves and lands on her feet. But Natty quickly grabs her and slams her into the apron. Natty gets her in the ring and picks up a 2 count. The wrist locks again before Sky pulls Natalya Natalya throat first into the middle rope. Sky connects with a springboard missile dropkick for a 2 count to go for a commercial break. Back from the break, Natalya and Sky are trading forearms into the center of the ring. Sky hits the ropes, but Natalya hits the scoop slam for a 2 count. Sky soon knocks Natalya back and climbs to the top rope, but Natalya cuts her off. Natalya connects the top rope superplex, but in two covers. 1-2, Sky kicks out. Natalya grabs Sky but reverses it to a crossface. Natalya powers her up and elbows out. And Sky rolls her up and double stomps her. Sky connects a basement dropkick for a 2 count and Sky yells in frustration. Sky sets up for a move, but Natalya counters into a roll-up. They trade roll-ups before Natalya powers her up for a sit-down powerbomb and for a near fall. Natalya grabs Sky by the hair and goes for a spike onto her tailbone. Spike gets out. Sky takes her down and goes for a double stomp, but Natalia moves and sets up for a sharpshooter. But Sky distracts her. Natalia yells at her, and Sky turns Sky for a sharpshooter. But Sky pulls her into a turnbuckle. Sky connects her with a double knees and corner before heading to the top rope over for the moonsault to pick up the win. Sky advances to Queen of the Ring tournament. Winning by pinfall is Io Sky. Then Dakota the Witch, the Tramp, grabs the microphone. She says 2 years ago they took over Raw. They took out Becky Lynch. Now they're back to put everyone on notice. Yeah, who are they? Who put everyone? Wait, hold on. But they're back to put everyone on notice. Io just dominated. Natalia is taking Oscar's place against the Bird Lady, Lyra. Oscar is injured. Kai is warning for Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They're coming for the titles. As for Becky Lynch, when she's done with Liv Morgan, they're also taking her title. They are taking everything. Now, who's she? Who are they to intimidate? They think they can intimidate everyone. And Kai and co-Kais and all that. She thinks she can intimidate everyone. She thinks she owns everything. She doesn't own nobody. You don't own anyone, Dakota. Now, to get this from WrestleView.com, solid match with Io Sky and Natalia. The finish was never in doubt. It was a good way to introduce Sky to the Raw audience. Bummer that Asuka's injured. I was looking forward to her match with Lyra Valkyrie. I think it's Valkyrie, I think. And then we see a video with Eli Dragunov hype video. Eli Dragunov makes his way to the ring. Ricochet soon follows. Ricochet is the WWE Speed champion. Then we go. Now it's time for the King of the Ring tournament first round match. Ilya Dragunov versus Ricochet. The bell rings. Ricochet applies a wrist lock, but Dragunov flips him off. Ricochet flips over him. Dragunov blocks the kick and flips him, but Ricochet lands on his feet. Ricochet avoids the kick, but Dragunov chops him down. Ricochet kicks up and smiles at him. Dragunov chops him down again. Dragunov attempts a German suplex, but Ricochet kicks elbows out. Dragunov connects him with an enziguri. Ricochet immediately responds with a flying knee to the face. Okay, back from the break, Ricochet knocks Dragunov back. Ricochet connects with a springboard flying clothesline. Ricochet follows up with a standing star press for a 2 count. Dragunov avoids a kick and hits a kick to the face. Dragunov hits a nasty German suplex and maintains the grip. Dragunov spikes him again with a German suplex. Ricochet breaks the grip and elbows him into the jaw. Ricochet goes for a handspring back elbow, but Dragunov catches him, goes for a German suplex. Ricochet lands on his feet and avoids the charge. Ricochet drop kicks him off the apron. Ricochet goes for a middle rope moonsault to the floor, but lands on his feet when Dragunov moves. Dragunov then turns him outside with German suplex on the floor. Dragunov gets him in the ring and hits a springboard missile dropkick, bounces Ricochet off the top ropes for a near fall. Dragunov hits the top rope, but Ricochet cuts him off. Dragunov headbutts him away. Ricochet collapses collapses to the apron. Dragunov pulls him up and stands on the top rope. Ricochet stands up and hits him with a fantastic top rope Hurricanrana. Dragunov rolls out of the ring immediately. Ricochet hits him with a suicide dive. Dragunov stumbles around the ringside area, hits him with a second suicide dive. Dragunov continues to stumble around and eventually collapses. Ricochet hits a corkscrew Pyeongchang, and the crowd is going wild. Middle of commercial. We return to the break to see Dragunov lift Ricochet. Ricochet slides off and sends him to the corner. Dragunov elbows at Ricochet and connects with his Constantine special. Dragunov covers for a near fall. Dragunov heads to the top rope and crushes the highlight of the night. With a diving senton splash for a near fall. Dragunov gets him in the corner and hits him with fire chops. Hits some face wash boots and charges. Ricochet super kicks him. Dragunov collapses onto Ricochet. Ricochet lifts him, but Dragunov gets out. They trade blows for Ricochet hits Death Valley drives followed by a Moonsault for a near fall. The crowd chants, "This is awesome," but this is awesome. This is awesome. Ricochet heads to the top rope and jumps over a charging Dragunov. Dragunov knees him and backs up for a second running knee. Dragunov goes for a powerbomb, but Ricochet gets out, avoiding a spinning back fist and a press towards Rana. Ricochet lifts him up, but Dragunov forearms him in the face. Dragunov connects with a powerbomb and smashes him with an H-bomb. Dragunov charges for a torpedo mascot, but Ricochet counters him into a recoil for a near fall. Wow. Ricochet heads to the top rope, but Dragunov cuts him off. Dragunov hits in the same suplex just as about spikes himself onto the head. Dragunov backs up and has blood on his forehead. Dragunov hits a vicious H-bomb for the win. Dragunov advances the next round for the King of the Ring tournament against main event Jey Uso. Winner, Eli Dragunov. Dragunov pulls Ricochet up to his feet and extends his hand. Ricochet shakes his hand with him, and crowd roars in approval. It's a really good match. They said this was from WrestleReview.com. Wow, what a match. Eli Dragunov and Ricochet had an absolutely killer match. It was crisp, hard-hitting, full of twists and turns. Phenomenal stuff. I'm super interested to see how Dragunov falls up on this incredible performance against Jey Uso. Sheamus is backstage with Jackie Redmond. She asks about facing his old nemesis Gunther. Sheamus says he had to fight through medical procedures to get back in the ring. The thought of King of the Ring is unbearable. They had a banger after banger. Tonight he'll kick Gunther's arse and become a two-time King of the Ring. Then we go to a commercial break. Highlights of WWE's European tour, WWE's tour of the European Union are shown. King of the Ring tournament, the Queen of the Tournament first round match begins. Zoe Stark versus Ivy now. The bell rings, Stark powers her to the corner. Style reverses a whip to the opposite corner. Style tries to avoid a charging Nile, but she soon clotheslines her down. Nile takes her down for a submission, but Stark fights out. Nile connects with a delayed vertical suplex and tips up. Nile kicks her back and hits an enziguri that knocks Stark out of the ring. Stark soon stuns her by pulling her into the ropes. Stark connects her with a springboard missile drop kick for a near fall. Stark gets Nile on top of the rope and sets up a German suplex. Nile fights her off and repositions herself. Now connects with a super bulldog for a near fall. They trade blows into the center of the ring, and I very rarely someone and very rarely I do recap something very pitiful. Now I wish on the kicks that start sells and start wrist on a neck that sells. These weren't just any risk. They missed quite a bit. Back to the match. Starts fights out on the suplex. Returns to the other side with a slam. Start connects with the Z360 for the win. Zoe Stark advances the Queen winning tournament. Winner Zoe Stark. Not a great, not a great match. From Rusty, it says from Rusty.com. Not a great match with Zoe Stark and Ivy now. Looked very amateurish at times. Then we go to a backstage segment. Raw Tag Team Champ R-Truth is backstage with Raw General Manager Adam Pearce. R-Truth is trying to set up a champion versus champion match and brings out UConn coach Dan Hurley. Miz walks up and explains that they can't face a basketball team. R-Truth says he'll go back facing the drawing board. They all walk off. Ron Breaker walks up to Pearce and demands to know why he's not in the King of the Ring tournament. Pearce says they can talk about it in his office. In the arena, Chad Gable makes his entrance to face Braun Strowman next. In the arena, Chad Gable makes his entrance to face Big Braun Strowman next. We go to a commercial break. Judgment Day Clubhouse segment. Finn Balor says he feels like he's having to constantly apologize. Damian Priest tells him not to worry about it. He's still the prince. JD McDonald says Balor isn't 100% after that big dog Braun Strowman attacked him last week. Priest says McDonald is going to take care of Strowman. Dirty Dum Dum walks in with Carlito. Priest says it's been 1 year since Carlito cost him his moment in Puerto Rico. Carlito says that's the past. Well, Dum Dum, you brought it on yourself. He needs help. He says he needs help with the LWO. Judgment Day says runs Raw, and that's cool. Like he always says, he needs their help. Priest tells him to leave. Then we go to a little match: Chad Gable versus Bronson Reed, heel versus heel. The bell rings and Gable takes it right to Reed. Reed shakes off the defense, hits a Death Valley driver for a near fall, and Gable comes with an impressive German suplex with a bridge for a near fall. Reed avoids a diving headbutt and hits a Towntown splash. Reed goes to the top rope, but Gable cuts him off. Gable hits a wild top rope with a splash suplex. WWE Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn runs through the match, and Chad Gable attacks Chad Gable. Winner by DQ, Chad Gable. Well, Gable deserved to get screwed. Well, I don't know. I can say I blame Sami Zayn. Zayn attacks Reed and clotheslines him over the top rope. Gable quickly drops Zayn with his German suplex. Gable pulls the straps down for the charges, but Zayn hits an exploder into the turnbuckles. Zayn charges for a hell of a kick on Gable, but Reed cuts him off with a urinage, and Reed then hits Gable with a urinage, and Reed stands tall before walking off. A little gorilla position. Reed walks backstage and sees Raw General Manager Adam Pearce. Pearce asks what Reed's excuse is. Reed says he doesn't care about Zayn or Gable. He wants the Intercontinental Championship. Pearce wants control. He knows what to do. Reed walks off. Get this from WrestlingReview.com. Given how much interference has been happening, it was smart to get right into it before they got deep into this match. Triple threat with Zayn, Gable, and Reed could be quite good. Video of Lyra Valkyrie hype, this hype, little hype video of her shown. Next, WWE, next Raw Women's World Champion Becky Lynch is walking backstage. She'll have an interview next. And we'll see backstage chatting with Gunther. He says he doesn't care about bangers. All he cares about being the best of all time. He has to expose Sheamus, a people pleaser, as a failure. And he will get, and he will. He is the ring general and soon to be king of the ring. I get about the match between Io Sky and Natalia. Looks like Natty failed. She wanted to be she tried to be queen of the ring. She wanted to be just like what her father Brett when her father uncles Brett and Owen became both king of the ring. Brett was king of the ring in '93 and Owen was king of the ring in '94. Backstage segment. Oh wait. Now we go to the interview. Becky Lynch. Michael Cole welcomes Raw Women's Champ. Raw welcomes Raw Women's World Champion man Becky Lynch to the ring. The crowd gives her a nice ovation. Lynch shouts, "The man has come around to Hartford." She sits down and congratulates her. As Raw Women's World Champion and a multi-time champion in her career, the question is cut off by a Becky chant. She understands the responsibility of representing WWE around the world. This past Saturday, she was at the 150th Kentucky Derby and asked her to explain her outfit. Being a champion means representing WWE in the biggest hats possible. She got a hat on Etsy. Cole says the WWE draft became official tonight, and the King of the Ring tournament is underway. What are some of the competitors she wants to face over the next 2 months? Lynch says the wind of change are here. Many want to take her out, and she welcomes it. Lynch came up to Raw 9 years ago. She feels the energy in the locker room. We have Elba Fire, the longest running NXT UK champion, NXT UK Women's Champion, longest in modern history. Isla Dawn is an enigma. Lynch has fought Kiana James but wouldn't trust her. She would trust Lyra Valkyrie. Cole says they're both from Ireland and they battle for the NXT Women's Champion. Lynch says Valkyrie is the most gifted competitor she's faced. Cole says Raw also has the first queen in the ring, Zelina Vega. Lynch says she has a lot of passion. Cole talks about losing to Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 4 as she kept a throat infection, but Lynch says the better woman won. And what about I guess what about that nasty comment? Becky Lynch didn't forget that little nasty comment she made about her daughter in it, and she crossed the line. Lynch didn't forget that. No, I mean why? I mean I don't know why Lynch is I don't know why Lynch is kissing up the kissing up the well, Becky Lynch, I don't think you should be kissing up to Rhea Ripley after with that nasty comment you made about her daughter. She crossed the line. That's why why Liv Morgan got was did what she did after she broke her arm back in 2000 last year. Lynch kept fighting and soon defeated 14 other women to become Raw Women's World Champion. Liv Morgan cuts her off. Morgan cannot believe they didn't bring her up. She's so tired of being overlooked and underestimated. Well, I can't say I blame her. In case, I can't say I blame Liv Morgan, but I like Becky Lynch still. In case Lynch has forgotten, she's a former Raw Women's Champion, multi-time Women's Tag Team Champion, and beat Nia Jax in the ring last week. She also took out Rhea Ripley, and I think Becky Lynch should be thanking her for that. For all that, the fact she cannot get an ounce of respect out of Lynch. Those are mine. Let's talk about the title match Lynch promised her. Lynch says she got the title match in 3 weeks at the Queen of the Ring tournament. With everything she's done, Morgan has never defeated her. Morgan says she needed a purpose. Now she has it. Being Lynch is purpose, taking everything from Rhea Ripley and become Raw Women's World Champion. Damage Control comes out to the stage. Dakota Kai says Liv Morgan has not earned a title shot. Meanwhile, they have the Queen of the Ring tournament on lockdown. Io Sky made it to the second round, and Kai will do the same. They're here to remind Lynch and Morgan who really runs Monday Night Raw. Lynch and Morgan are back-to-back, ready for a fight. Morgan pulls dives out of the ring and laughs at Lynch, saying Lynch isn't their problem. Damage Control starts to triple team Lynch. Lyra Valkyrie runs down to make the save and helps Damage Control clear the ring. Get this from WrestleReview.com. I get the point of the segment, which had to. I get the point of the segment, which was have the Raw Women's World Champion put over as over the new crop of the talent she has to face, but it was a little dull. I'm interested to see Becky Lynch battle Liv Morgan in a few weeks. And go to a commercial break. And WrestleMania is coming to Las Vegas next year, coming on April 19th and 20th, 2025 next year. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Viva, Viva Las Vegas. Yep, little Elvis Presley. Rest in peace to Elvis Presley, by the way. Then we see a little backstage interview. Backstage, Jack Raven's backstage with Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn. She mentions the personal issue with him and Chad Gable. Now, Big Ron Reed's in the mix. Sami Zayn says there's a lot going on. Hawkeye was Intercontinental Champion. Now we go to the match. It starts again. They lock up and Valkyrie hits an arm drag. Valkyrie applies a side headlock, hits a takeover. Kai fights up and whips her off, and Valkyrie hits a hip toss. Then we go to the video. The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes trailer is shown. Back to the match. Valkyrie slingshots over and Kai before hitting an insecurity. Valkyrie connects with a Northern Lights suplex for a 2 count. She goes for a Fisherman suplex, but Kai counters up into a roll up in 2 count. Kai bounces into the corner and charges, but Valkyrie boots her in the back. Valkyrie goes for a second rope, but Kai sweeps the feet. Kai pulls Valkyrie over the apron and boots her in the head. Back from the commercial break, Valkyrie punches away at Kai and hits a pair of clotheslines. Valkyrie kicks away and Kai takes her down and Kai rolls her out of the ring. So Valkyrie hits her in a slingshot dropkick. Valkyrie gets her in the ring, gets her with a flying crossbody block. She follows up with a Fisherman suplex for a 2 count. Valkyrie lifts her up, but Kai saws her off and pulls her down by the hair, and Kai stomps her off the ropes for a near fall. Kai sizes Valkyrie up and charges up. Valkyrie moves. Valkyrie rolls her up for a 2 count. Valkyrie hits some running forearms and hits the opposite corner. But Kai follows her in the boot for a two-face for a near fall. Kai Valkyrie snaps for a snap kick, but Valkyrie avoids it. Kai hits a scorpion kick, but Valkyrie fights back with a sting ring for a win. Lyra Valkyrie wins. Get this from WrestlingReview.com. You gotta agree with what he says. Valkyrie looks like a total star. She looked like she belonged in this match. I'm looking forward to seeing what she does through the year. Little backstage segment. Kofi Kingston says this is the King of the Ring tournament. It was supposed to be where Xavier Woods ran it back, but Gunther took it away from him. Because of Gunther, Woods cannot compete. If Gunther advances, then Kingston cannot wait to face him and give him what he deserves. First, Kingston has to get through one of the greatest of all time, the Hall of Famer Mysterio. As much respect as he has for Mysterio, he has to put him down. Kingston has to win the King of the Ring tournament for Woods. After all these years, 3 words. After all of these years, 3 words still ring true. New Day rocks. Then we see a footage of the crowd doing the Yeet dance in Cleveland at the Cleveland Cavaliers game shown. Yeet! Next week, Jey Uso will battle Eli Dragunov in the King of the Ring quarterfinal match. The winner of Gunther versus Sheamus will battle the winner of Kofi versus Mysterio. Lyra Valkyrie will battle Zoe Stark in the King of the Ring quarterfinals. Io Sky will battle either Shayna Baszler or Zelina Vega. Separate locations. Sheamus and Gunther are shown preparing for their main event clash. We go to a commercial break. The King of the Ring tournament will continue on SmackDown. Now we go to the main event. The Ring General Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, Ring General Gunther with Ludwig Kaiser by ringside versus Sheamus. The main event. The bell rings as they circle to the ring before locking up. Gunther powers into the corner, but Sheamus spins him. They begin to tussle around for the position. The referee separates. Okay, sorry, I know you heard a little the audio, a little feed, little fixed. All you can hear me because my screen freeze. The bell let me start. The bell rings and they circle around the ring before locking up. Gunther powers him into a corner but spins them. They begin to tussle around for the position before the referee separates them. They lock up again and Gunther gets in the corner before chopping him. They begin to exchanging vicious chops before Sheamus connects with a suplex. Sheamus punches and uppercuts Sheamus. Gunther chops to the chest before shouldering him back and big booting him to the apron, and Gunther leans on him on the ropes before getting and goes for the 10 beats of the bottom round, but Sheamus blocks it. Sheamus punches away at the ring general and sets up for the 10 beats of the battle round. And Gunther elbows out and gets a vicious lariat on the apron. Gunther goes to the apron and sets up for a powerbomb, but Sheamus connects. But Sheamus counters with the back body drop on the apron. Sheamus comes off the apron with a diving shoulder tackle. Sheamus, who already has quite a bit of blood on his chest, is fired up. We return from the break, and we see Sheamus punching away at Gunther. Big boots him to the back, chops him in the back of the knee. Sorry, okay. As I was saying, spring keeps freezing up again. We return from the break. We see Sheamus punching away back at Gunther. Gunther boots him in the back and chops him in the back of the neck. Gunther steps on the neck and kicks him away. Gunther elbows him in the chest and applies a neck vice. Gunther has him grounded on the mat. Is on camera zooms in on the welt and Sheamus's back is a perfect detail. Perfect is a perfect detail outline of the Gunther's hand. A second. Gunther steps on the neck and kicks away at him. Gunther elbows him in the chest and applies a neck vice. Gunther has him grounded on the mat. Camera zooms in on the welt on Sheamus' back. Is a perfect detailed outline of Gunther's hand. Sheamus fights up, so Gunther chops him back. Sheamus absorbs the chop and punches away at him. Gunther boots him in the back goes for a clothesline, but Sheamus catches him with an Irish curse backbreaker. Gunther gets out of his power slam, clubs him in the back of the neck before hitting a nasty lariat for a near fall. Sheamus fights back and connects with a right noise for a 2 count. Gunther rolls to the apron to recover. Sheamus rips at the face, but Gunther snaps him off at the top of the rope. Gunther hits the ropes, but Sheamus hits a tilt-a-whirl power slam for a 2 count. Gunther is back on the apron, so Sheamus grabs him, gets the arm tied to the ropes. Gunther hits 17 beats of the border line, but not a tackle Gunther. But Gunther collapses to ringside. Sheamus sees him getting him back to the ring. Signals to the end. Signals to the end. Uh, signals. What was I saying? Back from the ring. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Back from the final break of the evening. Gunther is applying a leg lock. Sheamus uses the good leg. Hold on. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Gunther collapses to the ringside. Side collapses to the ringside. Sheamus sees him not getting back into the ring and signals for the end. Gunther avoids a bro kick and Gunther attempts a Jomer suplex, but Sheamus elbows out. Gunther avoids another bro kick and Sheamus' foot is on over the top rope. Gunther distracts the referee as Kaiser ties Sheamus' foot to the top rope. Gunther attacks the knee before the referee backs him up. Kaiser drop kicks to the knee and Sheamus collapses in pain. The referee realizes what's going on, though he didn't see anything, and ejects Kaiser from ringside. The crowd roars and approves. Sheamus demands the match to continue. Then we go to commercial. Back from the final break of the evening, Gunther is applying a leg lock, and Sheamus uses his good leg to kick out of it. During the break, Gunther is slammed into the ring post. Gunther rips at the knee pad and attacks the exposed injured knee. Gunther goes for a powerbomb, but Sheamus lifts him up. Sheamus' knee gives out, so Gunther attacks it again to take him down. Gunther chops Sheamus' head in the hairstring, signals for the end, but Gunther hits in the ropes. But Sheamus cuts him off with a clothesline. Sheamus goes for a Celtic cross, but his knee gives out again. Sheamus stuns him with a kneecap and falls on top of the ring general. 1-2. Gunther kicks out. Crowd chants, "Let's go, Sheamus." Sheamus pulls himself up in the corner and charges, but his knee gives out. Gunther connects with a power bomb and hooks with a bad leg with a pinfall near fall. Gunther immediately applies a single leg grab, but Sheamus grabs the bottom of the bottom rope and Gunther stomps the injured leg and exhausted heads to the top rope. Sheamus cuts him off and hits a rear cut that costs 1-2. Gunther barely kicks out. The crowd starts to chant, "This is awesome. This is awesome." Gunther attacks the knee and hits a German suplex, but Sheamus pops up and shouts, "Come on." Sheamus catches him with a kneecap and hits a bro kick. Sheamus flashes to the mat and crawls over the 1-2 cover 1-2. Gunther again barely kicks out. Gunther quickly turns Sheamus over and applies a single leg grab. Sheamus has a bottom rope within grabs, so Gunther drags him to the center of the ring. Sheamus tries to claw back into the bottom rope. He soon has no choice but to submit. Gunther advances to the quarterfinals. The winner, Ring General Gunther. Once again, computer freezes up again. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on a second. Okay. That is from WrestleReview.com. Absolutely phenomenal match with Gunther and Sheamus having yet another war. Sheamus' chest was chopped meat within minutes of the starting. So there's something so special every time they get in the ring together. I can't believe this was on free TV. That's what WrestleReview.com says. This show aside this show aside from a good segment with CM Punk and an okay segment with Becky Lynch. It was all about wrestling. For the majority, it was very good wrestling. There was a lull that started with Start versus Now, but it picked up and it finished a super strong. Loved it. I give I give this a thumbs up. This is a thumbs up. This is really good. Really good. And what are my picks to win the King of the Ring? Let's see. I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch to become the Queen of the Ring. I'm gonna go with Jay Uso. I'm gonna go with Jay Uso to become the King of the Ring. And see what else. Got Jay Uso to become the King of the Ring. See what else. Hold on a second, people. The screen is freezing. Technical difficulties. Hold on a second, people. Okay, let's see. That's it for my little review for all of you, and for last night's Raw, and I've got some pop culture. Some let's go. Know what it's time for? It's time for Justin's Time Capsule History. We got a little pop culture for for Sunday and yesterday's, and May the 5th was a happy birthday to 34th birthday to WWE for to Brooke Hogan, the daughter of WWE Hall of Famer, the immortal Hulk Hogan, and May the 6th, 1984, yesterday, uh, Ric Flair beat Kerry Von Erich at the first ever Parade of Champions at World Class Championship Wrestling. May the 6th, 1994, a couple of movies released in theaters nationwide. Uh, Three Ninjas Kickback, Clean Slate starring Dana Carvey, Being Human starring Robin Williams, and Dream Lover starring James Spader and Matt Amick. Now, wrestling history, May the 6th, 2000, May the 6th, 2004, a recap, a highlight show on SmackDown where Eddie Guerrero's grandmother is getting a heart attack by the hands of JBL. And then on WWE main event, a little six-woman tag team match. Natalia and the Funky Daggers defeat Asuka, Oksana, Alicia Fox, and I believe Tamina Snuka, I think. Hold on a second. Okay, let me start this up again. As I was saying, let's start WWE main event 2014 yesterday, May the 6th. Okay, Dolph Ziggler defeated Jack Swagger with Zed Culture. Natty and the Funkadactyls, Cameron and Naomi defeated Oksana, Alicia Fox, and Tamina Snuka. Goldust with Cody Rhodes defeated Curtis Axel with Ryback. That's it. And for all of you I hope all of you enjoyed my little review. Raw review since see if I got this working out since YouTube blocked it, and hope all of you enjoyed it on my little review, and everything, history, pop culture and history and everything, a little time capsule. So subscribe to me, the Godfather Soldier, so Slim, hit like, make comment on the video. Today I'm gonna close out something for all of you today. I'm gonna close out the song with his number one hit single from 1984, sung by the legendary Madonna. It's called Borderline. So subscribe to me, the Godfather Soldier, so Slim, hit like, comment on the video. Hope all of you have a good morning. And here it is. Close out the show. I'm out of here. Peace. You just keep on pushing my love over the borderline, borderline. You just keep on pushing my love over the borderline. Yep, Borderline, everybody. Madonna, number one hit single from 1984. Have a good morning, everyone. Peace.